Brothers, welcome back to the channel. So, we're going to talk about this topic. Things are happening behind closed doors to people I know. So, it's a good time to make this video. And a lot of you are probably experiencing something like this right now. When you are dealing with a woman and the contact that you guys have starts to dwindle down to just about nothing. You can feel her pulling away as you would prefer to get closer. The only right move, the only thing you can do when this happens is to pull away yourself and let that go nowhere. Zero, no contact, not a damn thing. You don't leave anything extra in there at all. It is done. This is your best bet at ever getting back with this girl again. You don't do more, you do less. Less is always more for even both genders involved. There's guys that'll pull away from women as well. There's women that will pull away from guys as well. So when this kind of stuff happens, what you have to know is you have to do less. Don't do more, do less. Because obviously something is going on that you don't know about. So if you give that time and space, you're giving the person, whoever is dealing with whatever they're dealing with, you're giving them space to kind of give them something to say. It's giving them time so they can think about what they have to think about to say. And if they say nothing, that's perfect. You got your answer. It's done. No contact usually works if a person had interest, though. If a person once had interest, no contact usually works. Unless they find somebody else, which is also possible. But the whole point is your best shot is saying nothing. Doing nothing. There's nothing you can do. You're going to make yourself more unattractive to the other person. You're going to make yourself more needy, more desperate to get somebody when that somebody is probably either not ready or they're in abundance and they have many other things going on. So in order to win somebody over who has a lot of abundance, you have to give them space to think. You have to give them space to think if they want you or not. They might and they might not. And you have to live with that. All you can do as a man or a woman is get better from that situation. That's all you can do. Whatever does not favor you, you have to get better from that. Because if you don't and you don't make adjustments, you don't get better, you don't change, nothing else is going to change. You're never going to get the person you want. You're never going to be able to attract the person you want. You become more attractive by being more rare, by being more scarce, by being less needy, less dependent, less available. You don't want to be more available. You don't want to be more needy. You don't want to pour in the pressure. You don't want to try to lock somebody down. You want freeness going on, energy that's just free, and you're operating under this energy where you just attract. No force, no convincing, no manipulating. Freeness of energy is going to attract men and women like you wouldn't believe. As for the ladies, it's the exact same thing. Anything to do with force, you're doing yourself dirty. And especially men. If you guys are trying to force it, if you guys don't just let things be, and you guys are chasing these women, nothing good is going to come out of it. And you will see. There's only so much you can say and there's only so much you can do. You know? And if that's not enough, bro, what else you gonna do? Give people space. On to the next. Never depend on a single person. And I understand it's a lot harder when you're dealing with somebody that to you is of higher value. That's the tricky part. If you're dealing with a girl, bro, she's extremely hot. She's extremely hot. You like everything about her damn near. It's a lot harder to just let that go. Same thing with a woman. If you're dealing with a guy where he's different, he's higher value, he's a different level than these guys around, he's like everything. It's a lot harder for some women to just kind of not care and to just let you go because they feel they have to do something. Because if they don't, they're going to lose you. But putting force in there is not how you attract somebody. It's how you lose somebody by trying to force shit, by trying hard to make something happen. Because attraction comes naturally. You got to naturally let things play out. And if you don't, and you try to force things, it's over. There's no space there. There's no space for someone else to even get the time to think about how they feel about somebody or something. Like it's not even there. So, you just can't be making the wrong moves, bro. You just cannot do it. And I even do a lot of calls with you guys, bro, and you guys tell me on the phone all the stuff that happens, what you've done. And then I'm the one that has to tell you guys differently of what you should have done other than what you did do. And if you did what I suggested to do at first, it could have been a lot better. And it's not that you can't get them back. You can get anybody back. You can get somebody back. You can get an ex back after 3 to 5 years. I've seen it happen. I mean, think about it. If you could get somebody once, you could get somebody again. Like, that's even more evident. Although I don't recommend getting an ex back. I'm just saying it's possible and you can. There's a reason you sent it in the first place. It's probably not going to work again. But yeah, a lot of people, man, they don't understand how attraction works. And it's, you know, as a man, bro, as a young man, when you're young, like real young, I'm talking late teenage years, early 20s, you can think you have it all going. You can think you know everything. You think that there's nothing you don't know. And one day comes and you realize you know nothing at all. And that's when you're at rock bottom. And now you build yourself up for real. That's through all the experience you gain. And it's something that you need to have. Because if you don't have it, you're going to continuously make mistakes. There's always a young guy, bro, where all of a sudden he gets a girlfriend and he thinks he's got it figured out. He thinks he's got it made. Some of you guys might be watching this, bro. You might be 20, 21, 22 years old. And you got a girl right now. And you think you cracked the code. You think you got it made. Well, brother, wait till a little time goes on and you lose her. And you will realize you did not come close to cracking that code. We've been there before. No, you didn't crack the code. You essentially haven't even come close. So more time is going to go on. And more years are going to go by. You're going to have better game because of the experience that you now have and the wisdom you have. Things are going to get easier with the women, but at the same time, bro, like, to have success nowadays with a woman that you're actually attracted to, it's so fucking hard, man. It ain't hard to get them. It ain't even hard to sleep with them. It ain't hard to do any of that kind of stuff. It's extremely hard to keep them. I was able to get them my whole life, and there was never a point where I couldn't do that. But getting them and keeping them are two different things. There always comes this problem that's just these deal breakers, and it happens like out of nowhere. She's traumatized. All these problems start to occur. You thought you had it. And it's not about that you didn't do the right things to keep her. It's the fact that you were with her and you can't keep her because she ends up being traumatized. She's not ready. Every single girlfriend I ever had in my life was depressed, and I didn't know it. They lied to me, bro. They straight up lied to me. It's not hard for women to hide that kind of stuff. But at the same time, they need men, bro. They act all happy and stuff. They come into your life. And once they get comfortable, man, you start to see their patterns and their behavior and stuff. Because at first, the connection is so strong, they feel so connected. You give them a different kind of power to get up every day, to do things with you, and they get the ball rolling, but all of a sudden, they get used to you, they get comfortable with you, and now they're getting comfortable of staying in bed a little bit longer. Just laying there, watching TikTok, doing nothing, not wanting to get up with you no more, not wanting to do this no more, not wanting to do that no more. And then all of a sudden, bro, her bad attitude comes out on you. She takes shit out on you. The connection, the strong connection you guys had at first, it starts to dwindle and you start to see their true colors. And it's like, this is not the girl I was once with. This is different. This is a whole different beast. I did not sign up for this. And all of a sudden, you're the bad guy because you want out. And it's not like it happens that fast and overnight. It goes on for months and months and months and months and months. And this is exactly why it is easier said than done to keep one of these girls around. Because most of them, bro, today are not ready. And I don't know if they ever will be. I know a lot of them, bro, they never, ever will be ready. It is what it is. But, yeah, and even a lot of the women you deal with, bro, and of all the options, like, some of them are going to flake. Some of them are going to do certain things. And it's not what you think. Most guys, most of the time, think if you're dealing with a woman and she just doesn't reply, she just doesn't text back, or you start to get a little close to her and then you guys get close to that first date and she flakes, most guys think that they did something to lose her or she lost interest or whatever. Bro, today, it's almost never the case. Almost always in these scenarios, these women, bro, don't want you to see who they actually are. They don't want you to see that. They want you to think and believe that they are better than they actually are. So if you meet them, if you see them in real life and all this stuff is going on, you're going to pick up on the type of person they actually are. So there's many reasons as to why women do the shit they do today, bro. They be pulling away because they're the ones that are not ready. Women aren't pulling away all the time because guys are just doing things that's making them lose attraction. We're seeing women pull away today that are attracted to you, but they're so unattractive that they don't want you to see that. Their mental health is so bad, their mental states are so bad, they don't want you to see that. And they know already from past experiences that if you guys were to get together, you would not stay with them. That's why they all have exes. Why is it, bro, that some women get with some men, and they're married like this. They have kids like this. They're happy and they're healthy, just like this. It's like, not like it all just goes smoothly because the woman isn't traumatized. She's not damaged. She has some security. She has a sense of self. She knows who she is. She knows what she wants. These other women, they have all these exes. Didn't work, didn't work, didn't work, didn't work. X, 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 X. Why do you think? You think they're healthy? No. They're not healthy. There's a lot of problems today, bro. There's a lot of problems today, and you also got to watch out for the women who's very manipulative. They try to set you up. They try to get you to do what they want you to do. And they try to manipulate their way in. And you got to be able to see it, bro, because you're going to feel the energy off of them, and it's going to feel forced. It's going to feel too much too soon. It's going to feel, they have this agenda. They want things to go a particular way. And they are the ones that are trying to lead the whole scenario. They can't just be free. They can't just let things be. They can't let things play out. The whole time they're trying to gain this quick, instant connection with you, bro, to blind you from the truth of who they actually are. Oh, yes, there's a lot of sick shit happening today, boy. And you cannot get lost in a woman and what she's trying to do. You have to stay logical. You have to stay the man. But anyways, yep. When women pull away, bro, I'm telling you right now, more times than not, it is a gift. It is not a curse. You're not cursed. It is a gift. And you're going to want her as far away from you as humanly possible, because if you only knew who she really was, man, it's not good. It is not good, bro. She's not good for you. She's not good for your soul. She's not good, period. That's what a lot of guys have to understand. So, do not say I didn't warn you. Go quiet, bro. Go zero contact. Zero contact with these girls. No contact with these girls. None. Uno. Zero. That is it. God willing, God bless. We'll see y'all at the top.